and I am here with our local pizza celebrity, Melissa Rickman. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for taking the time to talk to myself and our Hormel sales team today.
Thanks for having me. I feel really honored.
No one else is doing what you do out here. I know one thing that we talk a lot about is partnership. And I'm wondering, why do you value partnership so much? Why do you see it as core to your business?
I see us as partners in creating an exceptional guest experience, exceptional hospitality, right? There are a few things about Holy Stromboli that we knew from the get. Like, this is not a big town. When we opened Holy Stromboli, there are 6,500 people here, 49% Spanish-speaking Hispanic. And for the most part, they eat at home, right? So I had a pretty small population to deal with. So I knew that I had to be so great that people would drive from all over. When you go to Pizza Expo, you learn very quickly who really has the back of the operators, who really cares about the industry, who's really invested in what we do, right? That's Hormel. I'm very, very loyal to those brands who are loyal to us. Hormel is such a big supporter, not just of the World Pizza Champions team, but anybody who uses your products, right? You feel that support. I know you have my back, right? And the times that my broadliners may want to sell me their sausage and be out of Hormel, you're out my door, right? Fontanini, Hormel. I mean, it's just, it's so important to us, and so we take those partnerships seriously.
This is Melissa Rickman, owner of Holy Stromboli and member of the World Pizza Champions team, and we're here at the 40th anniversary of Pizza Expo at the Hormel booth, right?
Yes, correct.
And I'm here with Logan.
Hello, yes, my name's Logan Coombe. I'm the Fontanini brand manager.
That's what we use at Holy
Thank
Stromboli.
you, I appreciate that.
You know, what I love about Fontanini is it was family owned, but you guys have purchased them.
Yes.
And I will tell you that other than what I saw in the media, I had no idea that a change had taken place. Tell me why you guys found it so important to not make changes.
Absolutely. So we obviously have great respect for what the Fontanini family did. They created a great product, and that is why we wanted to acquire them, because it's such a great product. We wanted to make sure it was in our portfolio, and we just have so much respect for what they did and everything they owned in. We wanted to make sure we fully understood that process, and we were able to keep the same consistency and wonderful taste.
Well, I certainly appreciated it because I didn't want to have to go shopping for another sausage.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to find them. You know, we're very particular in what we do, right?
This industry is all about relationships. At the end of the day, we're trying to create a wonderful experience, and we want you to feel that every time you enjoy our product.
To the extent that if I have an issue with a broadliner and I can't get my sausage, Lewis is at my front door with sausage, right?
We love being able to be there for our customers and support everyone.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice. So you spoke to it there too. Obviously, we're talking, but there's a lot of Hormel salespeople that are going to see our conversation here. What kind of advice would you have for somebody new coming in off the street? Either somebody for yourself that you already have a relationship with Fontanini, it's part of your brand as it is right now. What would you advise a new person coming in to take over that relationship? And then secondly, I'm wondering, what does a great relationship look like to you for somebody that you don't do business with, somebody who's asking you to change how you do things?
I think hearing and listening to what that operator really wants, right? So for me, it's really important for me not to get a barrage of samples that I'm not looking for. Because I have a few concerns around that, okay? For one, walk-in space, I may not have enough room. Number two, I don't want to confuse my team and accidentally pull the wrong product. Number three, I don't want to sample a walk-in house that I don't know about, and then we use it, and then I never got to try it. And number four, if I don't like it, I don't like to waste food. It hurts my soul. More than wasting money, to be honest with you. And so if I'm not going to use it and it sits in my walk-in, I feel terrible about it. So those things for me complicate life. And so I think really listening to what we're looking for and bring us the samples that we're looking for, but not much else in there, right? So I think that's important, and it makes you feel heard. It makes you feel like, okay, he really is understanding what I want. And I think that one of the other important things is like reaching out before you show up, right? Some operators are still working in the kitchen, and that can be stressful if somebody shows up to come talk to you and you're not prepared. So communicating with that operator, making an appointment to meet, because we want to give you our full time and attention, right? That's important to you, it's important to us.
Right.
And then really, if you can give us the options and then give us the opportunity to try them. But when I said listening, like really knowing. For us, heavy fennel profile is not big, right? We don't want a lot of fennel in our sausage. We want a little bit of spice in the pepperoni. So hearing what we're looking for and finding the best match is so helpful versus wading through all these samples that don't even, that
Have
don't
nothing
even
to do with your business.
Yeah, for sure. So I think those are big for me.
Heard. That's a great piece of advice. I think that everyone could definitely learn, including myself. Listening more is huge. The last thing I wanted to talk about today, obviously you brought Stromboli to this town, 15 years ago. You're right now have all these expansion projects that you're working on to try out new things too. I'm wondering from your perspective, what do you see the future of pizza look like? Whether it's a type of pizza style like Detroit, or ingredient combinations or textures like the Fontanini cup and char sausage. What do you see taking hold next in pizza?
Well, I think there's the two big trends are tavern style in Detroit. And I know Detroit really hasn't taken hold up here. We certainly have the only Detroit in the area, our Doppio Frico. But I think those are two big trends that can be capitalized on, but they're kind of taking off pretty slowly. I think that New York pizza is pretty common out here. I would say that it's got a pretty good foothold of the market. So I think there's lots of opportunity to bring those to our guests, but also with your own spin. I would say, as an operator, don't be afraid to do you, because there's plenty of the norm. There's plenty of what everyone else calls it Detroit. There's plenty of what everyone else puts on their pizza. But if there's something that is in your heart to do, and you can bring a little bit of yourself to it, I think that's what you should do. And I think that people really connect with that. They really pick up on that. And anything that you put love and passion into feels good to the people around you. I told you I wanted to make a difference in the world.
Yes.
And I didn't think I was going to make a difference in the world by doing this. I just thought I was going to be suiting my own dream, my own needs. And I will tell you that I've had more opportunity to make a difference in my world and the world around me doing this, making pizza, being a pizza maker. That's pretty cool.
I totally hear that, honestly, and your passion is infectious, and that's why it's busy right now for lunch, and I know it's going to be jammed throughout this whole weekend too. So I'll let you get back to service. Thank you so much for your time today and all the advice to our team.
Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for supporting us and being our partner.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
See you.